Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new California Lottery $5 20x bonus ticket. This ticket came out just yesterday, and it is part of the November 2023 series of tickets in California. This is a number match game, and there are some multipliers you can find. You've got 2x, 5x, 10x, 20x. And then you also have a bonus number here where you are looking, it's almost like a sixth number, a sixth winning number. So you're looking at your numbers and matching it to the win all bonus, and that is, of course, the win all. And then you've got the bonus spots up here where if you find the 50 symbol, you win an instant $50. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.76, and cash odds are 1 in 5.24. And looking at the prize structure, it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 all the way up to $250,000. And looking at the rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. So we'll talk about taxes. So in California, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of the game, and so for me, that is going to affect these top two prizes here. So instead of what you see there on the screen, I'm going to view these top two prizes as $7,600 and then $190,000. And so with those two adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 69 and 70%. So this does not quite reach the minimum 70% payout that we always look for every ticket. And once again, there is no reason ever for a ticket to come out, for a state to put out a ticket at under 70% payout. States can make plenty of money in that 70% range. And so to do that, to put out a ticket with less than 70% value is just, it's just a mistreatment of the citizens of the state and the customers who are buying the product. So I never like to see that. And just based on this payout alone, I would not recommend you play this ticket. The payout's just too low. The other thing we do need to mention about the payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not too many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are even going to see a 69% payout on this game. And so what we really want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be hitting those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. So if you are just an average person with average luck and you're playing this ticket, when you do win, you are going to expect to see somewhere between $5 and $100 as your prize. Now there at the $100 prize level, the split is about 9 to 91. So only 9% of these $100 prizes fall down here in the bottom 99% and are available to average folks. So it is going to be a little bit difficult to hit $100. And the reason is because 91% of these $100 prizes are included in the top 1% of prizes. And top 1% prizes are really, really hard to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting it, of hitting a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that the odds of hitting a top 1% prize are about 1 in every 376 tickets. So you're in, probably right around 1,750, like $1,750, something like that. That's how much you're in before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that is important information to know. And so because so few people are going to be hitting these top 1% prizes, we're going to subtract all of the value here from the number you saw before. And that's going to leave us with the value of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. So when we do that, we find out that the payout for the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 56 and 57%. That also is pretty far below the 60% minimum we like to see for the bottom 99% payout. When you have a bottom 99% payout in this 50% range, all it means is that the people with average luck, the 99% of us who don't hit the big prizes, are really suffering. We're really hurting in the wallet with a game like this. And because it hurts so much, because these monies suck so much of your payroll out, like the very first round that you're playing, like to me, it's not fun to play tickets with bottom 99% payouts like this because I don't like losing like so much of my money so fast. And so I tend to stay away from tickets that have this bottom 99% payout, less than 60%. These are very, very unfriendly to the average player. Now, here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in California $5 tickets. And so the 20x bonus data point is all the way over here on the right. And you can see there was a little bit of a decrease in value from the previous ticket, the holiday cash, to this one. And so, usually when I see a decrease like this, I say, don't play the ticket. You don't deserve to see a decrease like this. You want to let your state lottery know that you don't like seeing decreases like this, and you're not going to play tickets when they decrease the value. However, that comment is kind of irrelevant because I don't recommend playing any $5 tickets in California, with maybe the exception of the $500 loaded. That is the one ticket that comes in over the 70% minimum, and still 71% is not really that good for a $5 ticket. So really, in California, I wouldn't be playing $5 tickets at all, probably. The $5 ticket category in most states, including California, I hate the $5 ticket category because to me, it just seems like the states know that people like $5 tickets. This is an easy denomination to go in and, kind of impulse buy one or two tickets. And states know that, and they take advantage of people by offering super low payouts on these states, like way lower than they should be. They just take advantage of people. So I hate the $5 ticket category. But if you are playing $5 tickets in California for some reason, up here at the top in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So if you're playing for overall value, like I said before, the $500 loaded is probably the ticket you'd want to go for. If you're playing for odds, the Magic 8-Ball ticket has the best odds that we've seen. If you're playing for friendliness to the average player, so if you want to lose as little money as possible, the Mega Crossword would be the ticket you'd want to play. However, 58% is still, that's a tough number for the average player. And then if you're more of a high roller and you're looking for a little bit better payout when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the $500 loaded would be the one that you would want to play. Now over here, we are also keeping track of top prizes if you are interested in that. Now here on this page, we are ranking California $5 tickets based on overall payout. The 20x bonus is here, came in 4th place overall. So you do have a couple of $5 tickets that are a little bit better. The $500 loaded is quite a bit more valuable than the rest of these $5. But again, I wouldn't be playing any of these $5 tickets. Here on this page, we're ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. So this is friendliness to the average player, or in this case, man, it's like all of these are just so bad. None of these are friendly to the average player. 20x bonus in 6th place. So, bottom half of the list. It's just going to be a really brutal ticket for the average folks out there. Now, here on this page, this is where we get to compare $5 tickets across states. And 69%, this is good enough to make the list. This 20x bonus is the 23rd best $5 ticket that we've looked at on the channel so far. But just looking at the list, you can see that there are a couple of states that are just regularly putting out $5 tickets with better value than what California's doing. You've got Georgia in that 70 to 71 and occasionally 72, 73% range. But what we really want to look at is the top of the list. We've got Massachusetts here regularly putting out $5 tickets at 76% payout. 76% payout, that is a lot more than what California is offering. That's 7 percentage points higher than what California is doing. And you may not think 7% sounds like a lot, but it is a huge amount of money when you consider how much money goes into making just one of these scratch games. So one scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. If you multiply that 10 million by the $5 price tag, that's $50 million just for one game. And 7% of $50 million is $3.5 million that the Massachusetts lottery would feel okay giving its players, that the California lottery people are just putting in their pockets and greedily taking from their customers. And so, I think it's worth asking the question, why would California do that? And when you ask that question, it's just there is no good answer for that question. It has to do with, I think, how California views its customers, which is not very good, and it has to do with how greedy the state is, and just how willing they are to take advantage of people. So it's not good, and California definitely needs to do a better job with its $5 tickets. Now, here on this page, we are comparing across states for that bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. 69, oh, not 69, 56%. Was it even good enough? Oh, yeah, it was barely good enough to make this list. 36th overall. And again, everything over here on the right side of the screen, these are all like really rough tickets for the average player. You know, up when you get to 17th place and up, these are tickets that are gonna be, I don't know, a little bit better for the average player. These are the tickets that I would be more interested in playing. Now, here on this page, this is a screenshot of the master list of tickets that I review on the channel. So I don't usually show this on these videos, but lately I've been thinking that maybe it would give a little bit more context to just how bad some of these tickets are. And this little screenshot here shows this new California 20x bonus ticket, $5 ticket at 69% payout. But look right above, you've got Massachusetts $1 tickets that have more value than this $5 ticket coming out of California. And that is completely backwards. California should be so embarrassed by this. It should never happen that a more expensive ticket would have less value than a cheaper ticket, and not just a cheaper ticket, a $1 ticket from another state. That is completely embarrassing, and the California lottery should just be mortified that this information is public. I'm sure they probably knew it before, but now everybody has access to this information. And California, shame on you for putting out a $5 ticket with less value than a $1 ticket from another state. Now, here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets that we've looked at on the channel so far. The only thing I want to point out here is that there are some $5 tickets on this list, the ones from Massachusetts. So it is possible. We just need California to step up and do a better job with their $5 tickets, and hopefully they'll get on the list someday. Here on this page, we have the top 36 tickets based on that bottom 99% payout. 56%, not even close to making this list. So that is about it for the California Lottery $5 20x bonus ticket. Definitely one that I would stay away from. I cannot recommend this at all for multiple reasons. If you want a better ticket than this one, just go buy a $1 ticket from Massachusetts. You get more value there. But more seriously, like if you really love $5 tickets, my advice is find a scratcher from Massachusetts that you like and trust on social media and just go in on books of tickets with them. That makes way more sense because you're going to get way more for your money with those Massachusetts tickets. So that's all I have for this video. If you're playing these, which I hope you don't, man, just fingers crossed that you hit a top 1% prize. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.